Welcome back, WWE Warriors. You're watching Wrestling Legends Updates, the heartbeat of wrestling news. Stay tuned, hit subscribe, ring that bell, and let's jump right into the action. What if I told you that everything you know about professional wrestling is about to change forever? Tonight on Monday Night Raw, history will be made as WWE and AEW reportedly join forces for the most shocking alliance ever. The Shield, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Jon Moxley could reunite for the first time in years. This isn't just another show, it's the night wrestling changes forever. The wrestling world on the brink of history. What if I told you that everything you thought you knew about professional wrestling was about to change forever? That the biggest secret in sports entertainment history is on the verge of being revealed live on Monday Night Raw. Tonight isn't just another episode, it's a seismic shift that could redefine what's possible in the wrestling world. The rumours are real, the anticipation is electric, and every insider, every fan, and every superstar knows that what happens tonight could rewrite the future of this business. A night that could redefine wrestling. There have been rumours before, whispers of dream crossovers, fantasy reunions, and impossible collaborations. But this time feels different. The atmosphere surrounding tonight's Raw is unlike anything wrestling has seen in years. Sources from both sides of the industry are confirming that something monumental is in motion, something that could bridge two rival empires and create a moment fans never thought they'd live to see. As the lights go down and the cameras roll, fans around the world will be watching, waiting for a single image that could send shockwaves across the globe. The Shield, together again. A dream. Once thought impossible. For years, fans have begged, tweeted, and chanted for one thing: to see Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Jon Moxley stand shoulder to shoulder once more. Together, they were the heartbeat of a generation. Three hungry warriors who burst onto the WWE scene and changed it forever. They redefined what a faction could be, what brotherhood could look like inside the squared circle, and what dominance truly meant. But life after the Shield was never simple. Roman became the tribal chief, rewriting the definition of power. Seth became the visionary, chasing greatness through creativity and chaos. And Moxley walked away, breaking free to build a new legacy in AEW as the unfiltered, unrestrained fighter he always wanted to be. The idea of these three ever sharing the same ring again seemed impossible, separated by contracts, egos, and company borders. Yet tonight, that barrier might finally break. The secret negotiations nobody saw coming. According to multiple credible reports, Triple H and Tony Khan, two of the most powerful men in the wrestling industry, have been in quiet negotiations for months. What started as a casual conversation between creative teams reportedly evolved into something historic, a framework for collaboration. Behind the scenes, small steps were taken, discussions about cross-promotion, scheduling, and storytelling alignment. Sources suggest these meetings took place in total secrecy, with only a handful of executives and legal advisors aware. Everything was conducted under strict confidentiality agreements to avoid leaks. Even most talent were kept in the dark. The reason? They wanted to protect the surprise, to create a genuine moment, one that would remind fans why they fell in love with wrestling in the first place. Survivor Series, the perfect battlefield. Timing is everything, and the timing here couldn't be more perfect. With Survivor Series approaching, WWE is gearing up for one of its most important events of the year. The show's entire concept, alliances, rivalries, and brand warfare, makes it the ideal stage for an interpromotional storyline. Imagine it, WWE's most dominant force, Roman Reigns, aligning once again with his brothers-in-arms to confront the threat of a new era. The rise of super factions like Paul Heyman's vision, who have been tearing through the locker room with ruthless efficiency. The Shield's reformation, even if temporary, could serve as the ultimate equalizer. A union so powerful that it transcends brand lines and corporate politics. The Shield, the foundation of modern wrestling. It's hard to overstate what the Shield represents. When Roman, Seth, and Moxley debuted in 2012, they weren't just another trio, they were a revolution. Their tactical gear, silent intensity, and unmatched chemistry made them instant icons. They didn't just dominate matches, they elevated them. They turned mid-card bouts into main events and brought realism back to storytelling. They were more than teammates. They were brothers who lived and bled for the mission. When they split, it hurt. It was emotional. But it also allowed each man to evolve into a cornerstone of modern wrestling. Every major championship, every main event, every groundbreaking match in the last decade can be traced back to that Shield DNA. The risks and rewards. Of course, such a massive collaboration comes with risks, legal complications, creative disagreements, and network restrictions could derail the entire plan. There's also the question of egos, not between the wrestlers, but between executives. Both sides have everything to gain, but also plenty to lose. Still, if tonight succeeds, the reward is far greater. The Shield's reunion would become the most talked about moment in sports entertainment, trending worldwide, and generating record-breaking viewership. It could open the door for even bigger possibilities, perhaps even the long-rumoured global super show that fans have dreamed of for years. What happens if it's true? If the reports are accurate, tonight could end with one of the most jaw-dropping images ever broadcast on live television. Roman Reigns standing in the centre of the ring, Seth Rollins at his left, Jon Moxley at his right. Three men who once changed the business are ready to do it again. No storyline, no alliance, no faction in modern wrestling carries the same emotional weight. When those three fists touch in unison, it won't just signal a reunion. It will symbolise evolution. It will say that wrestling can move forward, that bridges can be rebuilt, that rivalries can become partnerships. A night that will be remembered. Forever. Every era in wrestling has a defining moment. The Hogan-Andre stare-down, Austin's first beer bash, the birth of the Shield. Tonight could be another one of those moments. Whether you're a die-hard fan or a casual viewer, this is history in the making. When future fans look back on this night, they'll remember where they were when it happened. The cheers, the shock, the energy that can only come when something truly special unfolds before your eyes. Final thoughts. The dawn of a new era. If everything being reported is true, the Shield's reunion won't just be about three men joining forces again. It'll be about an industry daring to evolve. It will mark the beginning of a new age of storytelling, where competition gives way to collaboration, and where companies put fans before pride. Wrestling has always thrived on magic. Those rare moments when reality blurs into theatre and fans forget everything except what's happening in that ring. Tonight might just deliver that magic again. So tune in, watch closely, because when the lights dim, the music hits, and those three warriors step into the same ring one more time, you won't just be watching Raw, you'll be watching the rebirth of professional wrestling itself.